Abby Williams got hit in the forehead, and it caused 2 black eyes. And you can still see some of the remnants of them, and now she's sporting the bloody lip. She is as tough as they come.
Close your eyes for a second and imagine the scene. The crowd is buzzing, cameras flashing, playoff pressure in the air. Indiana Fever players jog onto a court, but all eyes lock onto one figure, Lexie Hull. She doesn't just walk in. She stomps into the game with the bruises of battle written all over her face. 2 black eyes from a nasty collision the week before. The kind offshiners that make even the toughest fans. And by the time the night is over, she adds a bloody split lip to her collection of war scars.
Wow! That's a W. Made it out. All we gotta do is keep making it out. Woo! Dubs!
Most players would have tapped out. Trainers would have told them to sit. But Hall wasn't having it. She didn't just stay in the game. She poured her energy into one of the toughest, grittiest performances of her career. And then, after the final buzzer, reporters shoved microphones in her face. Her response, one line, short, simple, but so powerful that it instantly became the defining message of Indiana's playoff push. Fans flooded Twitter and Instagram with reactions. Lex's quote gave me chills. This is the Fever's new identity. Put this on a billboard.
Released a statement saying this: I had hoped to share a better update, but I will not be returning to play this season. I spent hours in the gym every day with the singular goal of getting back out there. Disappointed isn't a big enough word to describe how I am feeling. I want to thank everyone who had my back through all the uncertainty. This has been incredibly frustrating, but even in the bad, there is good. The way the fans continue to show up for me and for the Fever brought me so much joy and important perspective. I am so proud of how this team has only gotten stronger through adversity this year. Now it's time to close out the season and claim our...
But to understand why her words hit so hard, we need to rewind, because this wasn't just one tough player gutting it out. This was a season where everything went wrong until Indiana showed us who they real liar clip, for it all starts with Caitlin Clark, the golden ticket, the franchise face, the player who packed arenas and gave Indiana hope of a basketball renaissance. Clark had been battling a groin injury since July, a nagging, stubborn issue. Fans kept saying she'll be back in time for the playoffs. She has too.
She's been working her butt off to be able to get back, and we've kind of run out of time to be able to do it in a safe way, in a safe manner. And you know, I think we've all been very open and upfront with her long-term health and wellness is the most important thing. And you know, to be in a position that you need to be in to play at this time of the year, we just ran out of time to get her there.
Every injury update was dissected online. Some speculated she was being protected too much. Others worried she was being rushed. Finally, Clark herself went public. I had hoped to share a better update, but I will not bear returning to play this season. That statement hit like a punch to the gut. Fans across Indiana went silent. Commentators sighed on live broadcasts. Headlines spread instantly. Clark done for the season.
I mean, it's frustrating, number one, just all the injuries that she's had. Obviously, I wouldn't speak for her, but and the amount of work that she's put in to position herself to be able to play, and then to, you know, have to ultimately make this decision. There's disappointment. There's the obvious frustration that's come with not being healthy really for an entire season. But ultimately, you know, I think the big picture is the most important thing, and those are conversations that we've continued to have. You know, and the message has continued to be that you know, it's not her long-term health and wellness and her being 100% when she's ready to go is the most important.
The Fever's playoff chase was suddenly in crisis. Social media lit up with debates. Should she have pushed through? Was the team being overprotective? Could Indiana even compete without her? Coach Stephanie White addressed it bluntly. She admitted they ran out of time to do it safely. Translation: rushing her back would have been reckless.
Summer and Bree Hall plays tonight. Lost it on a kick out. Mitchell. Oh, she's hot to start. Mitchell finds Dantas, who rolls and lays it in.
Kelsey Mitchell led the charge like she has all year. General manager Amber Cox backed it up. This was about Clark's scare. Not one playoff run. Smart, logical, but devastating. Because without Clark, the Fever weren't just losing their leading scorer. They were losing their identity. Fans asked the obvious. If not Clark, then who? Who carries the torch when the superstar can't?
Will she add to it? Whips it back for Dantas. Kelsey Mitchell putting on a show here in Indy.
Look at the spin on the ball. Just one dribble over the head pad.
Mitchell's been brilliant on a kick out to Howard. Mitchell bouncing. Howard, the left hand.
And then getting a stop on the defensive end. I know Coach Stephanie White is happy with the team with that.
Mitchell being hounded by Atkins, trying to shake her. Mitchell bounces inside, and Howard gets the roll.
And as if Clark's absence wasn't enough, the Fever's injury list looked like a medical chart from a war zone. Sophie Cunningham out. The team's emotional enforcer gone. Sydney Carlson torn ACL veteran leadership gone. Ari McDonald broken foot. The backup playmaker gone. Chloe BBY knee issues. Stretch forward depth gone. Rand Art, that's 5 rotation players wiped out. That's not just bad luck. That's snake bitten.
In the second quarter, Indiana's just been able to hold Chicago at an arm's length here tonight. And Natasha Howard putting together one of her best games of the season.
Missing that little bunny, just the possession before, comes up through the contact, goes straight to her chest. Not a...
Sims finds some space and can't get the roll. Howard charging, tips it, comes down with it, and flips it home.